Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's A2G here, and today we're going to be trying a little something different here. We're going to be trying to rebuild a team in Madden franchise, as I'm taking over as Josh Harris, the owner of the team, and I'm going to be trying to win the team a Super Bowl. And this is going to be a mini series here as well, as I'm going to be playing at least 3 games per video. So this will be a little series here, and I'm excited to start it off here. So let's get started. All right. So basically, how this is gonna work is every game I have a little bit of rules set up just so I don't play the game fully, and the weeks go by a little bit faster as well for you guys watching. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be only able to play 3 drives every single game. So that does change up everything, and that does make me need to strategize the way I play and the way that how I'm going to play certain games in this league. So first order of business, let's check out the roster here, see what we're working with here. Okay, so nothing too great. Our O-line's pretty decent. We got a rookie here. We are pretty set up on wide receivers here. Some pretty good receivers here. We do got some good running backs. Quarterback position could use some help. We might try to draft one after this season, but for now I think we are going to stick with Sam Howell. Let's see, our defense is pretty good. Obviously our linebackers need some work. Our safeties are pretty good. Corners could use some help, but we do got Forbes here, but we saw how he played in the regular season, wasn't very good. Our defensive ends could use a little bit of an upgrade as well, so we need linebackers, defensive ends, maybe a D tackle and a corner, but we also need, I would say, a QB, most importantly, because obviously that's the guy that's going to lead us to the bowl. Maybe a couple O-line, just a couple more. Maybe a new tight end as well. Okay, so we do got a lot of these guys under contract for a little bit longer than I expected, so that's pretty good news. It's pretty good to see as well. Alright, so basically I already have it all planned out what I want to do. Going into this season, I am going to fire Ron Rivera after this season. Doesn't matter how good he does, how bad he does, we are going to fire him. Because he's not a very good coach. So I'm already set on that. Okay, so for our 2024 cap room, we got a lot of money to work with here, and I'm probably not going to be bringing back a lot of these guys depending on how this season goes. But just looking at their overalls currently, it just does not look like I'm going to be bringing them back at all, or wanting to bring them back either way. So yeah, we can just. All right, yeah, I mean. A lot of these guys I'm probably not bringing back. I'm just going to try to hard rebuild this team, as they're getting a little older now. So it's best if we move fast with this, basically. Okay, so now that we have simmed, let's take a look at the prospects on the board. The board is actually looking kind of crazy right now, as a left tackle is projected to go first overall in the draft. Then we also got a receiver here. We got a quarterback here who, well, we're not able to see anything yet, but we are going to need a quarterback. He is 23 already, which is kind of insane. Um, this guy is 24, which is also insane. But we are going to be looking to get a quarterback, so it is probably best if we start looking in that direction, especially early on, as we need a quarterback here. Especially if we want to win a Super Bowl, we do need a quarterback. So basically, I don't think I'm going to make any crazy trades early. You know, probably in this first season. Maybe we try to make a trade or two, but I'm not really looking to make a trade for anyone. Just kind of see how this first season goes, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so basically, I already know who I kind of want to get. We are going to be obviously looking for the quarterback, so I think that's going to be our first pick no matter what. And basically, for this week 1, we have Arizona Cardinals. So let's just get right into it. Basically, let's just get it started here. Wow, we are a high overall. Not surprised though. The Cardinals were kind of bad were really bad this year. So let's just get it started here. Okay, so I'm actually pretty excited to get this started because I've never done a rebuild, especially this way before. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. We are starting on defense, so I am just gonna go ahead and jump forward. I've never done this before actually, so I wouldn't really know how to do this, I guess. And first drive, they're up 7. Second drive, they're up 14 as our defense is just not stopping them at all. And here we go. We're up. Finally put some points up, and now we are going to be down 28-7 going into halftime here. So I honestly think we should try to jump in right now as we are down a lot and it's not looking very good for us. So let's see what we can get done here. This first drive, see McLaurin open. Okay, so basically Sam Howell right now is 1 for 1. He has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not too shabby out of Sam Howell here, but also not the best and not what we want as well for our quarterback. And that's just great because Logan Thomas is our best tight end and now he's injured. Getting a little pressure here. I'm not trying to run. Oh, what a touchdown, I guess. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know how that was even made, to be honest with you. I mean, it just kind of lobbed right over, who's that, Buda Baker? That's just, I don't know. Okay, so I kind of decided that I'm going to play this defensive drive as well because we're not getting stops right now, and I do think that if we get a stop right now, it would be pretty big for us. It could go a long way for us as well, so I do think that I'm going to be playing this one out. Let's see what we got here. Right over in the middle. How is Kyler Murray not down yet? It's a great way to start out this drive here. If we want to make a comeback at least. That is a good swat right there. Just a good play. Gonna be sending in a blitz here. Kyler Murray getting pressured again, and he just decides to throw it out. And that is a big stop for us as well, so that's pretty huge for us. Especially this deep into the game in the third quarter. We still got time. For sure. But definitely not a lot. So we gotta try to make a move now, I think. So I'm not gonna be playing this next drive here. But we do get a touchdown, and that is huge for us, by the way. But they also come back and they start to score, but we get a big 4th down, and it looks like they're just gonna run away with it. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad now, but I think I'm just gonna play just for, I guess, the fun of it. Um, but not, I mean, losing by this badly against the Cardinals, I just kind of forced that one right there. But losing this badly to the Cardinals is not a good start for us. They just kind of blew us out of the water here. I don't really know what happened defensively. I know what happened offensively. Offensively, Sam Howell threw 2 picks, and that's just very costly. Alright, so basically comparing the quarterbacks here, Kyler Murray went 29 for 36, 300 yards. Okay, so he was dicing our offense up. He was, holy shit, he had 4 touchdowns and 1 interception thrown. Sam Howell, on the other hand, he went 24 for 42, 57% completion. Okay, clearly not the best here, and it's definitely clearly not the best here, and it's definitely showing. He's 3 for 2. I got 2 of those touchdowns. So really, he's not the best. Clearly, Brian Robinson here, 6 for 19. Okay, the Kyler Murray had more rushing yards than Brian Robinson, so I mean that's just great stuff right there. Okay, let's check our receivers out here. Terry McLaurin had 7 receptions, 80 yards. Jahan Dotson with 5 receptions, 46 yards. Logan Thomas with 5 receptions, 85 yards. So I want to see who has the most yards out of all these guys. Okay, so Logan Thomas, Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel had 3 receptions, 25 yards. I think that if we are going to make a trade early, Curtis Samuel is going to be in that package just because he is a good receiver and his contract is coming up, so that does help us a lot. But also because I don't know, I just feel like he would be a good, he has some good trade value. Okay, so with week 1 in the books, it was a terrible loss for us. We did lose by a lot. We lost by 16 points. Not the best start by us, clearly. We do need a lot of work. It's very clear and evident, and it doesn't also help that we are in the NFC East with the Cowboys, the Eagles. I mean, the Giants aren't that great, but just definitely doesn't help that we're in this division. One of the better divisions in the NFC for sure. Okay, so we do have a breakout linebacker, which is actually pretty interesting. It looks like it's Cody Barton, which is very interesting, by the way, because I don't think that Cody Barton is very good. I'm not too sure. I don't want to say anything that I don't know about. But oh, actually, he's not that bad. He's 78 overall. Let's see, he's 26 years old, so he's still young. He's definitely good, which I guess that's very good, especially if he has a development trait. I guess we need to work on that. Hopefully he gets it, because I am going to be simming. I only get to play 3 drives. So that is going to be very interesting, seeing if he actually does get it, because I technically have no control over that. Okay, so for this week 2 matchup, we have Denver here. They're starting off 0-1 as well. They're obviously not starting off too hot, but hopefully that plays in our favor. Let's just get this going, I guess. Okay, so I think we're gonna try to bounce back here. In the second week, we are gonna try to bounce back. Was a very tough loss in the first week, so let's see what we can do. Okay, so we are down 14-0 in the first quarter, which is great for us. We're down 17-3, 24-3. This is a big drive, so I'm gonna just partake in it. We are down at the 5. Obviously, just kind of a bad spot to really take the drive, because it's kind of it's not really useful, I guess, in a way, because we were gonna score either way, but I do want to play at least a little bit so we can see what we can do here. And I don't know what Logan Thomas was doing there, but Yeah. I think I'm going to go for it either way, so it doesn't matter. It is a 4th and 2, so it's not needed to be a touchdown, but doesn't matter, we'll get it. Jahan Dotson, big play by him. Okay, so we don't score on the opening drive of the second half, but they do come out and score. It's late in the 4th quarter. I think I'm just going to let this one play out. I don't need to play 3 drives in a game. It's very optional, especially if we're getting blown out. I don't want to play. It's just kind of a waste of time. But, the game just ended off terribly for us once again. Week 2, we couldn't bounce back. We are going to take a look at these stats here. So let's see what was going wrong here. As again, Sam Howell just throwing 2 interceptions again in a game. That definitely doesn't help us at all. He did throw 2 touchdowns, but those did come in a little late. Well, one of them did, but that's not what we're looking for in our quarterback, so that's not very good. Brian Robinson had 51 yards. Sam Howell had 34 yards. Antonio Gibson had 12 yards. Yeah, so really nothing crazy on the ground, but in the air, let's take a look. Terry McLaurin, 69 yards in 5 receptions. Curtis Samuel, 46 yards and 5 receptions. Jahan Dotson, 5 receptions and had 40 yards. So I do think it's kind of cemented now, after seeing these 2 games, that we are going to probably need to make a trade here soon. So let's see what I can work on right now. Okay, so basically what I want to do, especially early here, I do want to maybe trade for a linebacker, try for a right outside linebacker here, or try for anything defensively at least, I think. So I think defensively, if we can get a corner or a safety, a linebacker, something like that, that's pretty good. I think that will work in our favor a little bit more. Maybe I overshot it. Maybe that did cost me a couple picks there. I think that did, honestly, because Curtis Samuels was 81 overall. They are gonna want that over a 71 overall. So I think I did overshoot that. That's probably one of my worst decisions. Okay, so I did end up adding Ojulari into our linebacking crew here. He is a left outside linebacker, but I did put him in right outside linebacker. Shouldn't really change much. Alright, so let's see what we can do for this final week that we're gonna play in this video. So we do got a breakout defensive back. Looks like it's Derek Forrest. He's a free safety. So we just got to hold the Bills to less than 200 passing yards or get Derek Forrest 1+ interceptions, force fumbles, tackle for losses, or sacks. Some players are ready to negotiate. We can try to see if they're interested already. It's going to be kind of difficult to tell because Kendall Fuller, he does have a re-sign interest. He is a little older though. Cameron Curl, he's an 83 overall. He's a star. I think we're gonna sign him no matter what, honestly. He is a lot younger, so that does work in our favor a lot. And I do want to stay out with this young linebacker crew. So I'm gonna stick with Cody Barton at middle linebacker here. I'm gonna shoot him an offer. Let's see what he wants to get paid. I might be overpaying him. I am overpaying him $1 million right now. I'm overpaying him $2 million now, because I see that his interest level is so low, but might have overpaid a little bit, but I don't mind really. But we were able to sign a couple players back. I think we signed 3 of our major players that I do want to keep on this team for now. Okay, so we are starting 0-2. Looks like we're receiving, so I'll just start off this opening drive here. Try to set the momentum, get the early lead if we can. Thought we could go a little bit further, but I do see it's like dropping down here, safety. Nice little play there. That's a big play, but that might get called back. Jahan Dotson making a big play there. Getting some big yards as he got wide open, but it looks like it's going to be... Oh, that's going to be on the defense there. Wow, that is a big play. We can accept it, and we get even further down the field. So, I mean, that's just great for us. That's a very big start. Jahan Dotson made a very big play. He is a young receiver, so that does... I mean, we're definitely going to keep him for the long run here. Do expect to score here. Just a nice, easy touchdown there. I honestly think I'm going to play this first defensive drive as well, just because this is kind of the tone setter for the game here as well. If they get this touchdown, you know, it could be a shootout. Holy shit. Josh Allen is 7-0 right now. 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That is insanely good. Okay, so it is 3rd and 3 here. This would be a big stop if we can get it. I'm going to be playing as Jonathan Allen here. Oh, Jalari with a big hit right there. That is the newcomer here, and well, now he's starting on a worse team than he was on before, but I mean, he's already making big plays for us, so that's great. It is a 4th and 12, so this is a big drive for us here. It is 24-14 currently, which, I mean, our defense is holding up, which is great. That's very great news for us. So that is good. Sam Howell with a big opening. Oh no, Sam Howell had the biggest of openings there and just got tripped up. Unfortunate, but we move on. Oh, that's just a terrible throw. That corner just was under the whole time, and I didn't kind of see him. That is just unfortunate. I mean, I kind of just have to play this play out right now. I accidentally pressed A. Yeah, and it doesn't look like we got that breakout trait out yet. Okay, so this video we did end off 0-3. You know, not a very good start to the season, but I do think that we made a pretty good trade early with the linebacker. He was already making big plays there. And I mean, I think that's just gonna do it with this video here. We did start off 0-3, but we are definitely improving I think, especially in our defense. Alright guys, well that's gonna just do it for the video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment to see which team you guys want to see me do next. I'm obviously not done with this Washington rebuild, but just for, you know, the next video, let me see down in the comments which team you guys want to see me do next. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.